But, JT seemed to really go out of his way to praise Sullivan, and got a couple of quotes from JT in a recent article on NHL.com. This is what Miller said about Sullivan during Sullivan's first go around with the Rangers. And of course, at that time, Sullivan was an assistant coach to John Tortorella, but nevertheless, he was a coach of the New York Rangers. And JT Miller was there at the time, very young at the time. I believe Miller was 19 when he was on the Rangers, and Sullivan was there, at least initially. But this is what Miller had to say about that time. I remember when I needed a straight answer, he's the guy. It's a hard game to give those answers sometimes. He's been very straightforward with me. Now, stop and think about that for a second. JT Miller was, again, 19 years old. He's on a Ranger team that has Mike Sullivan as an assistant coach, and John Tortorella was the head coach at that time. And JT Miller, here he is saying that the guy that would give him a straight answer would be Mike Sullivan. Now, John Tortorella, I have mixed feelings at best. I certainly did not want him to be the coach of the Ranger team again this time around. But the idea that anybody would say that somebody else on the coaching staff other than Tortorella was the guy that would give it to them straight. I mean, however you feel about Tortorella, the one thing that I think we all have to give him, very straight shooter, gonna call it like it is, right? So that'll give you an idea of, just how much of a straight shooter and how real and open and honest, Mike Sullivan was with JT Miller, and very likely has continued to be, throughout his coaching career. I think that's part of, obviously, what's made him successful.